Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs. Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. This is episode 20, so I thought I'd start us off with a bit of a time lapse, kind of showing you guys how far we've come with the museum. This is me building a giant ender eye on the entrance-facing side of the museum roof, and I basically did this because I didn't want it to just curve down like the sides do. I sort of wanted there to be some kind of centerpiece in there, and I thought the picture of an ender eye would look really good with the whole end theme of the Great Hall, so that's what I went with. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions for what to do with the roof of the museum in the previous episode. I'll show you how those worked out in a second. So I love this shot. This shot is the sun and the moon going across the glass panes I decided to put in there. Somebody said, why not put in glass with the colours of your jumper, the kind of blue and white, and B-Ran even said, why not do something to resemble the sky, so have like a sun in the middle made out of yellow glass paint and have the rest be blue. And so I thought blue and white, that kind of looks like a blue sky with clouds, so I can pass it off like that so I don't seem too egotistical. I've also been doing a little bit of building work in the cafe, so this is kind of like modern art wall installation that I tried to do, kind of to mimic the kind of art stuff you see on the walls in modern cafes, with just paintings and trapdoors arranged in this kind of formation. I think it turned out pretty well. And this is the museum as it currently exists, and I'm so happy with it, you guys. I can't wait to see where this project goes. So we still need to do a little bit more on the exterior, but this is looking pretty good so far. And hang on, what is this? Somebody's left me a present. Oh, I love presents. Check this out. Okay, do not dead open inside. Do not open dead in... Oh! Maybe somebody's delivered the zombie already, because I mentioned that the first exhibit at the museum was going to be kind of focused on zombies. Maybe somebody's delivered me a zombie already. Well, I can't hear any... Oh wait, no, there's a growl. There's a growl in there. Okay, no worries. Well, yeah, I guess we'll have to crack this thing open then. I'd better... Maybe I should put some blocks up here just in case, just so they don't burn up in the sunlight. Yeah, let's take a look. What do we... Zloy?
Oh, hi.
Hey. So you're my zombie exhibit? I don't... What the heck? How did you even get here?
So, long story short, is 1.9 over already?
No, not as far as I'm aware. Although, depending on when this video goes out, it might actually be over pretty soon. But yes, no, we're still on 1.9, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go back in the box, or I can wake you up when
really.
I'll wake you up when 1.10 happens.
See, the entire thing, I kind of had beer unbox me off once I discovered the new combat mechanics.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's like a giant shield, basically, yeah.
That was the plan at the very least. But apparently the new combat mechanics will not be fixed in the next update, so...
Yeah.
Oh, well, might as well start.
Looks like they're here to stay, yes. So, so welcome back to DV. This is my museum. Brand new map. Freehaven is actually around somewhere, but there's some weird trans-dimensional travel stuff going on with that. You might not need to...
Yeah, I believe that was completely dusted.
Yes.
To the brim. Wow. Well, can I get like a tour of the museum since I'm here?
Sure. I mean, there's not a whole lot to see right now because I'm still kind of under construction. I've just been doing a little bit of work on the exterior. There's going to be kind of a garden, sort of ornamental garden and stuff here. But this is going to be the main...
How long did I sleep, for God's sake? Had been walking.
I've been busy. On your left is the cafe, where you can get a snack, some weakness potions right now. Because I've been
about to run out of chickens.
Yes, I have plenty of those for you. Let me throw a couple in your direction. There you go. Hope you don't mind chicken from the floor. It's fine. The floor is very clean. And over here is going to be the gift shop, which is kind of why I'm breeding villagers over there. You might have noticed when you stepped out of your gift box that I'm breeding villagers.
Yeah, it smells like villagers.
Yes,
around here.
And they're going to be like the little kind of receptionists, and they're going to pop up out of these little kiosks and be kind of like they're the people that you buy gifts from.
Oh,
It's mainly going to be
so
emeralds.
you're actually
but
kind of protecting them from zombies by making them pop up, or
that's the
is
idea.
there just...
Yes. They kind
Okay.
of they stay down there in like a little safe holding cell, and then they pop up when
So
you need.
it's almost like that ding thingy-magic that you usually have on a reception.
Yes, I might put a note
That's
block next to it and have it go ting and like service, you know. But
Here's
yeah,
your villager.
yes,
Have fun.
yes, and
Wow.
so up here, this is going to be the main hall. Well, it kind of is the main hall now. I've built enough of it that I think it can be considered the main hall. And yeah, I have a donation box for people to drop stuff off, and this is Ender Dragon Skeleton.
It's coming right at us.
Yes, and it's actually a lot bigger than the actual Ender Dragon, but that's just working with the block sizes and stuff.
Yeah, is the Ender Dragon of the server already dead, or...
No, we went and stole some endstone from under her nose, but aside from that, she is very much still alive and kicking.
So
We still need to.
this is pretty much a recreation, less of a actual thing.
Yes, yeah, it's more of a kind of sculpture, like a statue, than an actual
I
skeleton.
see. Just can't wait for the new bone blocks in 1.10.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to getting all of that quartz back. This is pretty much all I've got right now. I've got a couple of like walkways that lead out to different doors that are going to go out to different exhibits and stuff. But I don't have any of that built yet. I'm kind of in the process of planning it right now. Just wanted to kind of get the exterior done here before I moved on to anything else.
Yeah, looks freaking amazing, and I gotta hand it to you. Didn't expect anything so, well, not really massive, but so detailed
Yes.
to pop up on the server so soon.
Thank you very much.
mean,
yeah, that's, detail
It's
is kind of what I do.
obviously
So
yeah, if you see something over detailed on Decidedly Vanilla, yeah, that's probably Pixel Rift.
probably, yeah.
I mean, it was kind of shot at you right now, but not really.
Hmm.
So you got the mining exhibit. What's that?
It's gonna the exhibits and stuff
An
are
archive of guilds?
they're kind of they're kind of going to be themed around the stuff you can do in Minecraft. So there's the mining exhibit is actually going to be like a mine. I'm going to set it up so it looks like somebody's been mining down there, but then it'll have like all the ores on display. There'll be kind of pickaxes and stuff down there. Just kind of make it like a little like you would find in a regular museum where it's kind of like, this is how people used to live back in the day, and there's like samples of cloth, the kind of thing, like they used to spin
and a
wool.
bunch of wooden pickaxes just laying around.
Yes, exactly. Before technology progressed and we got diamonds and stuff.
Yeah, damn it.
And
Yeah, right.
I was thinking
I'm
about
still using
having kind of a mob exhibit out this way. And you
Oh,
can,
that's nice.
yeah, you can see that there's already a few of
Yeah,
them gathering around.
Yeah, it's already walking. Wow, they look so real.
Yes, it's like a night at the museum kind of thing right now. The exhibits have come to life. But yeah, we're going to have some mobs over here. Luckily, they're all focusing on me right now. But
Yeah, thank God for that.
should probably hand you
I
a sword.
keep getting
at some point.
slack for trying to kill my zombie brethren, but people don't really seem to understand that zombies aren't exactly social things.
Yeah, no, you guys are kind
We
of
are actually like each for us own.
you kind of like to go it alone
We
after
like
a
to
while.
stroll in packs simply because that's easier way for getting food.
Yeah, let me go sleep real
So-
quick just so we don't have to deal with too much else.
That
'Cause
would be helpful. And
the skeletons
really,
will kick your butt.
speaking of mob exhibit, that's kind of what I'm good at lately.
Yeah, I remember you capturing those witches on the last server. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, witches are nothing compared to what and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but what I did on Fullstack lately.
Oh yeah,
you know-
you've had ghasts
know what
and
I did?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gas are nothing. I got a shulker.
nice.
Yep.
Excellent work. So maybe like now you're here on DV, maybe you could be my kind of resident mob catcher for the music. Well, maybe not resident. I know you probably want to go and set up your house elsewhere and do your own thing. But...
Yeah, you know that zombie exhibit you want to step? I will live in it.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just have you spawn
wild
in every now and
sloy.
again.
Yeah, a wild slow in his natural habitat. No, but seriously though, mob catching has kind of became my thing lately, so I guess I could do that for you. Yeah, but right now I really need to find some place to live. So, do you know if there's a town on a server or if everybody's just kind of doing their own thing?
Yeah. No, we have Farhaven now. It's over that way in a savanna biome. I can take you there if you like.
In what biome?
So, Zloy is back on the server, everyone, and we are very excited to welcome him back to DV. Zloy XP you may recognize from you may recognize his name from the Hermitcraft recap, along with a few other projects. He mainly records on the Full Stack server, where he does a channel both in English and in Russian. You might know from the accent that he is a Russian fella, but yeah, he's going to be back on the server making some more videos. Very excited to have him back. He's also a great builder, despite what he says, so hopefully he will be able to contribute a little bit to the Farhaven area, and he's going to be catching mobs for me, which is really, really awesome. So, we're going to do a couple of things right here at the museum today. First of all, I want to talk about some more changes I plan to do to the exterior. I still plan to do a little bit more work on the roof, but that will probably happen between episodes, and you'll get an update on that on Friday. But yeah, my netherwart harvesting activities have been going pretty well. I've been adding to the storage unit down here, which I still kind of need to label stuff to remember where everything is, but I've kind of got a handle on it now. Been making netherwart and nether brick in here in preparation for the addition of red nether brick and netherwart blocks, which might be happening any day now, as far as I'm aware. But yes, what I was talking about with Zloy is absolutely the case. Right here, I built my villager trap mechanism from the tutorial I posted not too long ago, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of those around here, kind of in place of the gift shop idea I had in the first place, where it was going to be just kind of like an empty reception thing with chests that you could look at and stuff like that. I feel like it's kind of cool to have the villagers almost like an interactive exhibit to a certain extent, but have them all in here and trading, so that you can actually trade for stuff. And then, you know, they run out of stock, so you might have to buy a couple of extra things so they restock stuff. I don't know, like, that's kind of the way villager trading works in general. So I built this villager breeder. It's pretty simple design, just a field full of potatoes, and then 6 blocks up, a villager with 6 doors in a little module there with some glass on that side, which is currently covered by nether brick so that nothing ends up happening, although these people back here seem to be getting their breed on. We'll give them some privacy, shall we? But yeah, I've been breeding a few of these guys, had 2 villagers in here, and they have multiplied exponentially. And now, if we head up here, you'll notice that yes, this is all covered off by glass. It's got a redstone mechanism here where if you pull the lever, it retracts the pistons, or rather, I think it extends the pistons is the way I worked out how to do it, because it was difficult to get the redstone lamp to turn off and the pistons to turn on at the same time. But yeah, the idea is that it kind of allows light to get in through this glass bit at the top here, and that's what makes this whole area up here detected as a village. Seems like it only has 1 occupant, so the villagers in the cell below start breeding, and as a result we get an absolute ton of villagers. I'm not an expert on villager breeding mechanics, so I'm not going to be able to give you like a proper explanation, but that is the best that I can approximate, and it's been working pretty well for us. As you can see, we have an absolute ton of villagers in here, and hopefully we can get one of every profession, and they will at least go in the villager exhibit that's eventually going to happen at the museum, but they will also be able to man the gift shop. Been hoping to get some librarians with some decent books, and of course it's raining. Feels like home, ladies and gents. So yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit more stuff around the museum in the next couple of episodes. We've got these pillars outside here, which I really want to do something with, but if you stand back and take a look down there, you can see that there is now the giant ender eye in the top section of the roof there, and I want that to be visible from the outside where possible. Like, I don't want to build up this area too much so that that is completely concealed. What I was thinking of doing was, because the most recent update, the 1.10 update, seems to be themed around hot biomes and cold biomes. Everyone's been calling it the Fire and Ice update, or if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, an update of Ice and Fire, because it's got the strays and everything that are in cold biomes, the polar bears, everything like that, and it's also got updates to the nether and the desert. So you have husks spawning in the desert, you have magma blocks and new blocks for the nether, endermen are now turning up in the nether. So what I was thinking of doing is having kind of 2 almost like flames coming out of the top of this as though they were torches, but made out of stained glass. One of them over here could have a glowstone block in it and be kind of fiery, and the other one over here could be a blue flame, or more of an icy kind of flame, and it would be a sea lantern in the middle, and then blue stained glass around the outside, still kind of looking like a flame, as though they were both burning, but burning different colours, like the kind of chemical reaction flames you sometimes see in chemistry class. So that's the idea for those. I think it's going to turn out pretty well, but it requires me getting a sea lantern, which means we need to track down an ocean monument at some point soon. So hopefully I'll be able to get on that this week, and if not, we'll just make it a project for the future. One last thing I want to do for this episode before we wrap up is, in the donation box, we have a Mellow High record. Finally, I've been farming records out in my little record farm in the desert and have acquired quite the collection over the last few days, and this one is going to go out to Oscar Hamilton, who is my new patron, and he's the one who I promised a Mellow High disc to at some point but was not able to get it for the last episode. So Oscar Hamilton, thank you so much for your donation on Patreon. Hopefully you've been able to join the server already. Sent you the server welcome email not too long ago. There you go, Oscar Hamilton, now up on a sign in the museum. I also have a couple of other things to fulfill in that regard, but we will get to those another time. So that's going to be it for today's episode of Decidedly Vanilla. You can take a look at the glass from down here as well, but I kind of like the fact that you can't really tell what color the glass is from down here. Like, that's dark blue, that's light blue, and that's white, but they're almost indistinguishable because of the connected texture thing. I kind of like it that way. They make it look like the sky is there, but then obviously nothing can drop through. So that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching Decidedly Vanilla. My name has been Pixelriffs. Head over to ZloyXP's channel and welcome him back to the server for his episode 1. And that's going to be it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.